Hello. Sorry it took me so long. I was just waiting for people to pop on here. Let me just shut this off. How are we doing tonight? I've gotten quite a few calls today about there's a major like death energy going on. We're in the shadow of Mercury retrograde, as well as Scorpio energy coming in as well. So I don't know if you guys know much about Scorpios, but it is the symbol of death and rebirth. So there's a very strong energy of relationships and connections, like ending, so to speak. People walking away from things. Just kind of releasing yourself from. It could be like death of old ways of thinking, of old, images, like trying to uphold old images. And it's just a lot of crazy stuff. Like I was at my friend's house just a little while ago, and a guy literally like got hit by a bus, like right next to her window. Give me 1 second, guys. Hello. What's going on? Oh, sweet, dude. That's awesome. All right, we're going. Awesome. See you guys soon. Love you. Bye. So because of this energy, my two of my best friends and I, we spur of the moment decided to rent a lake house and go do a little bit of healing for ourselves, because we're all experiencing this in our own ways. I'm a little further on the journey than my two friends. And again, it is a really heavy, dense energy. And it's just something that is like in the air for right now. But if you go with the flow, it's kind of what I'm seeing in the readings that I've been doing lately. If you really try to make a point to go with the flow, what I'm being told by spirit is that things are going to obviously flow much easier and much more in the way that they are supposed to. And this is going on for both sides, both masculine and feminine. So I call in my archangels, my spirit guides, my ancestors, Daku Mishahira, my fairy guides, and my ascended masters. Please come in and protect this space. Okay. All right. And so right now we want messages for we're going to do the masculine first. Okay. So they're telling me to start with, oh, no, these ones. Okay. So spirit, what are the masculines going through at this time? Okay. Oh, geez, he's want to talk. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so first card out is Archangel Haniel, which they are the healer of relationships, romantic relationships, but also relationships like within yourself. Okay, we have Archangel Michael pops out, Raguel, and then Manakil. Okay, so Archangel Michael here, this is what actually represents the divine masculine. So divine masculine are actually being guided and protective, but to more like let go of the old stuff that's really literally like holding them within these karmic patterns, because these karmic patterns, karmic people, karmic situations, whatever it is, it's comfortable. It is extremely uncomfortable to go through healing and to allow it to like come up and allow it to like go through it, because the only way out is through. You can't shortcut these things. So whereas like feminines, we've probably been going through this and allowing it, even though there's times that it's very uncomfortable and we do fight against it at times. For divine masculine, this is like extremely tough, because they may have pushed it away. They may have not wanted to do this because, again, it's hard, and it's just normal human nature where people are going to stay where they're comfortable. Next card up is Healing Miracles. Okay, Healing Miracles. So really what is going on now is there is and it came up in a few readings earlier, but like Archangel Raphael popped up quite a few times. So there is definitely heart chakra energy happening here for both sides. All right. And then we have Monacal, which is Angel of the Sea. And what I get from this is like, again, it's another healing type of energy. It's like passing through the healing waters. So like right now we're walking through the fires, okay? Because that's what healing is. It's like literally like walking like through like the fire in order to get to those cooling waters of healing on the other side, okay? So okay, and two fell right off the bottom here. Let me see. Oh my, did I not just say Archangel Raphael? Okay, with the heart chakra. Okay. The card under that is the Thinking Woman. And this card to me says that what the divine masculine is realizing is that divine feminine, his feminine, is like she's up leveling. She's literally here, like reading this book. She's got a whole stack of books down here, right? She's got this ancient scroll of knowledge in her hand. I take that as like the Akashic records or like soul contract, okay? And then there's this butterfly of transformation, and she is also wearing green, all right? And the fact that these pop out together is not a mistake, okay? So divine masculine is like seeing that like right now he's going through his own thing is like a healing miracle, right? But he sees that his feminine is literally she's like not the same feminine anymore. She's healing, she's learning, she's up leveling, she's rising above, and he's realizing that in order to, and I don't think it's necessarily that he's consciously realizing, the divine is actually pushing him to like match with her. Okay. So Spirit, what do we have going on for divine masculine right here? But that was interesting that popped out like that right after I said it. Yeah. Okay. So right off the bat, we have two cards that come up, and I think that's it for this deck. Okay. So we have two cards that pop up. We have the Garden and the Gate. So what this card depicts here is like there's this girl here. She's standing in this, beautiful garden, but it's small, and she's looking outside of this gate, and all she has to do is just to go experience all that beauty out there, all that freedom. Okay? All of that wonder and enchantment, and that like literally being free from the things holding you down, karmic situations, karmic people, karmic thought patterns, karmic family patterns, ancestral trauma, generational trauma. Okay, all she has to do to release that is open the gate and walk through. That's all she has to do. So divine masculine is very much in a space of like seeing the beauty that's out there, knowing that the transformation is available, but it's like, well, like what's next? You know what I mean? Like if I walk through this gate, then that's it. Like there is no like going back. Okay. So once they walk through that gate on their free will, that's when really the healing miracles will be coming in. But they're being pushed by the divine right now to do so, because divine masculine is definitely recognizing value not only of his divine feminine, but of himself. Okay. And now, guys, one thing I have to say right off the bat, who I'm reading for in the Twin Flame Collective that I am reading for, there are certain waves of the collective. So like if this does not resonate for you, you'll know right away, and you can like click off if it's not resonating for you. But today, for who I am channeling for, this is for a specific a specific wave of like twin flames. Okay. And it's not to say that this can't apply to others. It's just saying that like right now this is very like prominent on divine masculine side for the particular wave that I'm channeling for. Okay. So divine masculine definitely is recognizing the door to value and like what's behind it. It's a red door that's opening, which is like not only symbolic of like good fortune, of passion, of happiness, of good luck. Money literally is being thrown out of the door, and like the sunlight is coming in, and it's not just about money, but it's like about him seeing the hidden value. And I really see like this is like within himself. And then interestingly, we have 30 and then 31 if you look at the numbers on top. Okay. So it's like all he has to do is walk through this gate and he will attain the value that's behind this door, but he just literally has to step out of that gate. And this door is literally like waiting to fling itself open for divine masculine. Okay. And again, what holds us in karmic patterns with karmic people, yada, 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 is that we sometimes have, the traumas we've suffered and the hurts we've been through and the things we carry with us that sometimes convince us that we're not valuable or we're not worthy or we're not valuable enough to have that, or that doesn't happen for us. This is untrue. I feel like this is going on for both sides, but I really feel like divine masculine is heavily going through this at this moment. Okay, so spirit. Okay, how specifically does divine masculine look at divine feminine? Okay, all right. And this isn't going to be a super long reading because I am going to a lake house and I have to pack. So, because this was like literally divinely guided, like my one girlfriend was just like, come on, let's go. And we were like, oh, okay. I really feel like that is a message for feminine as well as masculine to do something to show themselves that they value themselves today or this weekend. Do something that demonstrates how valuable and how worthy you are. Okay. If that's allowing yourself to go out and be with friends and laugh and, like just let your hair down. Great. If this is like about, taking yourself for a massage or something, taking yourself out to brunch, allowing, a friend or family member to be like, come on, let me take you to dinner, and like letting them, if they say, let me pay for it, let them, you know what I mean? Because they're trying to show you love and they are trying to show you how valuable. Okay. So spirit, how is divine masculine looking at divine feminine right now? Do we want that? Yep. Okay. Let me get three more. He said three more for how divine masculine looks at divine feminine currently. 3 more for how divine masculine is looking at divine feminine currently. 3 more, please. And there we go. Okay. All right. So right up off the bat, yeah, he looks at his divine feminine as pure joy. Okay. This card can also represent reconciliation or getting back together, like community. But really, called to pull certain decks for a reason. This is like literally like a bunch of friends just like having a cup of like, well, they're under the sea, but they found this teapot, so they're having a cup of bubbles, but they're like enjoying themselves and whatever. Divine masculine really looks at feminine this way. Like he feels light and joyful with her. Okay. What I see now is like he wants a new beginning, right? He wants to follow his heart, but he has anxiety. This is like sleepless nights. He has anxiety because he's not at the point, he's getting to the point, but right now he's at this point where he's like, I just need to walk through the gate. Like, but he's apprehensive because what's on the other side? Like, once I go through, I can't come back. Okay. And then we have the Page of Wands here. So, again, this is another card of like a fresh new beginning. And what I really get is like, it's almost like wanting to take like a step towards the spiritual, like a new beginning, but like, this isn't just like, like, again, he knows that once he goes through the gate, there's like a different type of light out there. And once you walk into that light, there is no turning around to come back. Okay. All right, so spirit. So seeing as divine feminine, this is really something where he sees that he's joyful around her. He's happy. He's like carefree. He's light. Okay. And he does want the new beginning, but it's still, what I'm getting is I'm being told there's still things he has to clear up. Okay. All right. So that was my mermaid oracle. I'm now going to use the Pillars of Light oracle. This is the deck that I designed. Okay. And so spirit, tell me about, I just want to clarify the Page of Wands here for divine masculine. Why is the Page of Wands here for divine masculine? And this could also be like he does want to like reach out to feminine. But clarify Page of Wands here for me, spirit. Page of Wands. Yeah, okay. So this does look like he does want to reach out, okay? And this could be something where he's kind of, let me get one more, kind of devising like I don't want to say a strategy, like, yeah, like wondering, like, it's almost like he's wondering, yeah, it's like he's pondering, like he's meditating on the fact, like, how is this going to be? How is this new beginning going to play out? It's almost like he's wondering, wondering like what she's thinking, like wondering what she thinks of him, wondering how life will be after. Okay. Yeah. So the two cards that come up, the first one is shift and merge. Okay, in the reverse. So divine masculine like wants to, but again, he knows that once he shifts, once he walks through that gate, he has to merge into like a new way of life, into a new way of being. So right now, he's just kind of like, kind of resetting, reassessing. He's trying to realign, recalibrate with like what is it, like what is it that I like want here? Like what is it that I'm like, like what is it? What's happening to me? Like what is all this stuff that's like coming up? Okay. Okay, spirit, where is divine feminine right now? I love when they jump like that. Okay. Yeah, divine feminine is absolutely, wow. And there's like mirroring going on here. So divine feminine, I'm sorry, is in definitely the position of indecision. She's like, I know that this is like a forever thing. I know that we're like always connected. But like I don't know like what's happening right now. And it's like one road feminine can go down, well, like it's like one road I can go down and I can wait and I can pursue and I can wonder and like really like stay energetically like bound to this person, like, or I can go the other road. Okay. And it's interesting because there's this like red feather or red leaf falling down on this side, and on the other side there's not. So it's like, or I can go through this other way, and there's transformation on both sides, right? But one way is going to like be longer and more arduous and harder, it's still going to get you to that spot. But then the other way is like, wow, well, maybe like taking and I feel like the leaves falling is definitely like letting go. Like that's what I get is like a tree loses its leaves to let go for the winter. It's to let go of that old stuff and like let in the new stuff. And when I say let go, it's like start again, like putting your energy and your focus like into yourself. Okay. Because really you know what's going to happen, like you in your heart, this is about trusting your intuition. This is also about being receptive though. Okay, 5 + 2 is 7, and that is also a number of like spirit, like the divine, like pushing you to like you know, pushing you to uh, how do I want to say it, to like nurture your feminine qualities, like your receptive self. And then in the background there's like this waterfall that she's standing under. So I really get, and she's like bathing in this like sparkly water here, like under the moonlight. So this is about like really like delving into your own healing. Like really like they want you to focus more on you now, okay? Because it's like it goes from the 8 and then what turns into the 7. And I really get the impression that that's like they're like, yeah, you can go down this road and like push and like whatever and like wonder and try to figure it out, or you can go down this road, this route, let it go like a tree lets its leaves go in the fall, and really like put the passion into like yourself and like what you're doing and whatever. And that's the other thing I just noticed is like the side of the road with the leaves, the side, it's actually like if you look, I don't know, this lens sucks, but like this is actually like more like vibrant than the other side. Like in the card up close, it's actually like a more vibrant red. And so that just tells me like there's the passion and the truth there. Okay, even that side of her cloak is like lit up, and the other side has kind of like a shadow cast on it. All right. So again, it's just really like moving towards like that light, but the light within yourself, and allowing yourself to like step into that healing energy for yourself. Rest and rejuvenation for the feminine. 1 + 9 is 10, and that it equals completion. So it's like really like walk away for a minute and just like allow things to allow that things are going to happen the way they're supposed to happen. And you know in your gut, you know, but you weren't sure until you went through like the substantial amount of healing that you went through, right? So divine masculine also has to be in that, which he is. He's going through this right now. And isn't that funny? I cut the deck and it's uh the Wheel of Fortune, which is like number one, this is like destined, but number two, it's also like karmic cycles are ending. Okay, they really are. We also have something here where it's what I'm getting is like this is like yes, an apology, and I feel like it's coming. Like I feel like these both relate to divine masculine, even though I picked this deck for feminine. But I really feel like for the masculine, this is like yeah, it could be like an apology, but they're really realizing like where that transformative love is. Okay. And they know it's not like with this past karmic situation. They now want a changing of the season, and they now want to move into something bigger and better. But again, they're still apprehensive about walking through that gate. For divine feminine, what I'm getting is that this is a card of self-love. She's now going to be able to offer that Cupid's arrow or that cup of love to herself because she is transforming. Okay. And again, I feel like that's also a new karmic pattern for divine feminine. Okay. Tell me about divine feminine here, please. What does divine feminine need to heal right now, Spirit? That's what I'm supposed to ask. What is divine feminine in need of healing right now? Yep. What is divine feminine in need of healing right now? Hello? Okay, cool. I will unlock the door in 1 second. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'll be right there. All right. Yes, I am ready. Okay, bye. Okay, sorry about that, guys. And I do have to kind of wrap this up, and I do apologize. I will continue this on Sunday. Divine Feminine, what you have to heal right now is, again, the codependency on concentrating on somebody else, okay? I feel like a new perspective and like maybe like a little bit of like not being stagnant, but I feel like a little bit of suspension in the situation is good right now, okay? Give me 1 second. Hello? What's up?
What are you bringing?
In terms of what? Like food or?
Yes.
I have like, why? Like, what do you mean? To cook?
Well, are you bringing food with you or no?
Yes, of course I'm bringing food.
Okay. What are you bringing so I know what to grab on my end?
Oh, okay. Like I have some stuff for tacos and I don't know, green tomatoes and stuff like that.
Okay. Did you bring like oil or butter or anything like that?
No, but I can.
Do you have butter?
I do have butter.
Okay, can you grab that? Because I'm gonna bring salt, pepper, garlic. I'm gonna bring, I have a bunch of steaks, like a shit ton of steaks.
Okay.
In my fridge, and I actually have some beef tips. So I have fillets from a beef tenderloin I broke down.
Okay.
And I have beef tips in there.
Sweetheart, I love you, but my phone's literally like on 1%. So.
Okay. All right. Go.
Okay.
All right. Is the stuff in your cooler, or do I need to bring my cooler?
No, I just have it in like a cooler bag.
Okay, perfect. Okay, goodbye.
All right, bye. Sorry, guys. Okay, so again, this is like codependent energies and like, yeah, what I'm getting is like an insecurity. Okay, that's a big one, insecurities. Part of the insecurities is like not allowing the suspension to happen. Okay, this man is being suspended here as the hangman. All right. I'm literally being told by the universe, like, wait for the suspense, okay? Like, it is the universe's choice as to, like, how you guys come back together. So, like, wondering what he's doing, how he's doing, what is he thinking, this and that. You know it in your heart, okay? You know he's that 10 of cups. He knows you're that 10 of cups. And when I say he and she, it's not gender specific. But again, this keeps coming up. There is this feeling of, you know, like feeling like you're without, you know, like left out in the cold or leaving something behind, but you're not. The minute you go ahead and go away, because see, this building is burning in the back, okay? The minute you get out into the river there and like are away, even though you feel like you're leaving something behind, the only thing you're going to leave behind is like the like either like arguments or like the push pull or like the argument within yourself, like, does he love me, does he not, does he love me, does he not, okay? Then there really will be an opportunity for a new beginning coming in, okay? Yeah, so again, all right, so you've already planted the seeds, okay? This is an energy of like working to plant the seeds, the 7 of Pentacles. Feminine, the seeds have already been planted. The divine has like your garden's already underway. Doing this though, because seeds aren't going to grow right in front of your eyes. You know what I mean? You could plant the seeds and you could sit there and watch them. It does not make them grow faster. All right. You have to plant the seeds and then walk away. You have to walk away. You can't watch the garden grow. You can't watch the seedlings sprout. And by walking away, you are allowing major healing coming in for yourself. Okay? Major healing, which is going to turn the feeling of this, of the Lovers in reverse, it's going to put judgment on it, okay? And it's literally going to turn this card around. Like, this card can sometimes be about choices, but by walking away and allowing yourself to heal and like wondering where like the definitive, like, when is this happening? Okay. Spirit's asking you to like walk away from the seeds being planted, because that's why this came out in reverse like this. The seeds are already planted for this divine union, for this divine relationship. You got to wait for the universe to like call judgment. It's not up to you, and it's not up to divine masculine. Okay. I really don't need to clarify these. Spirit, what is Lovers in reverse here? Yeah, okay. This card comes up. Former self, just a shell. See, the old feminine who was like maybe like distorted or like living in the energy of like trying to control everything, okay? They want you to know that like that is your former self. They want you to now step into a new energy. And Spirit, where do you want divine feminine to head here? What is it that you want the divine feminine to step into? Like, they want you to leave the idea of that not being a possibility. They want you to leave it behind. They don't want you to think like that anymore. They also want you to look to the horizon, okay? Because you are in the midst of going the distance towards the horizon, all right? They want you to drop your expectations for what your soul purpose is. And what this says here is be the person that your dog already thinks you are, because your dog thinks you're the best thing in the world, right? So you have to know that you're the best thing in the world. Spirit really wants you to know that you are the best thing in the world, and your masculine thinks it too. It's just he just needs a little more time before he walks through that gate. And then the next one is cleanse, connect, restore, and spiritual bath. All right. So I highly recommend like salt baths. You can do like look it up on YouTube. On my Etsy site, I do offer spiritual baths and cleansing baths and things like that. But there's essential oils you can put in, like rose for love and lavender for relaxation. Let me just get one card of advice here, Spirit, please, for divine masculine. This is the second time that this card came up for divine masculine meditation. Okay, because he just needs to center himself. He needs to go within. He needs to center himself. So you have to just allow the time. You have to allow this energy of death and rebirth, this fall energy. Okay, you have to allow this to happen within the relationship. Walk away. Let go. You can't get rid of this connection even if you friggin' tried. You can't cut the cord. You can never get away from this. But you have to walk away from what's going on in the physical here, okay? With him, and physically concentrate on yourself, your worth, your value, your needs. Because by doing so, the masculine's going to follow suit. He's going to understand that he has to level up right along with you. And just maintain hope. This kind of hope doesn't mean like, oh, I hope this is going to work out. No, this is like hope, like peace, like the divine has my back. Like all is well. And this is the second time this came up in a reading today. Okay. I am presence means I am worthy. I am valuable. And I feel like that's for the both of you. I am worthy. I am valuable. I am abundant. I am joyful. I am deserving of a healthy, loving relationship. I am deserving of healing. I am deserving of self-love, unconditional self-love. I am unconditional love. Okay. I am joyful. I am, I am a miracle. Miracles happen. I deserve miracles. And this is like the advice on both the ends for both you and the masculine. All right, guys, I am going to cut it right there because, like I said, I did just want to jump on. This has been like a really heavy energy in the air lately. Last few personal readings I did were like literally everybody was kind of saying the same thing. Like, oh my God, I'm like, my head is swimming. I literally feel like I'm going crazy. What's happening? This is what's happening. You guys got this. But like I said, that spiritual bath, and if there's any divine masculines who watch this, that is great advice for both of you. I love you so much. And don't worry, it's going to be okay. I got you. And personal readings and all that information's down below. I love you guys. You have a beautiful weekend. Treat yourselves nicely.